Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and yeah, I owe you an article about this one, and I know we're going to laugh about this one since Reuters is from London. Internet Forum Fortune sues UK regulator in US over free speech. London, August 28, Reuters. So, US Internet Forums, Fortune, and Kevin fans have filed a legal case in the United States against Britain's media regulator Ofcom, saying its performance of the country's online safety law violated America's right to freedom of speech. Well, that it's also violating freedom of speech from their own people. Oh, hey, let that one slide. Yeah, lying by omission is what we have noticed many times from them. And let's continue. The suit escalates a clash between tech groups and regulators in Britain and the European Union. The regulator says they are trying to protect users online, while critics, led by US President Donald Trump, accuse them of threatening free speech and targeting US companies. Yeah, he's right. He's fucking right. We have seen it that yeah, they push all of these regulations, and yeah, they also put into deals that they need to actually enforce it to their own US citizens. And you're like, what? So you want one country wants to dictate what the entire world wants to actually see? Oh, fucking UK and Australia. Yeah, no surprise. Yeah, they can get fucked. 4chan, an irreverent site that hosts content including porn and conspiracy theories, is being investigated over its compliance with the new British law. Schizoposing, just average doom posting. Well, only because you decided to cherry pick all of those. Ofcom said in June it had received complaints about potential illegal content from 4chan, and that the platform had not responded to a statutory information request. All of that fucking bullshit. Yeah, they think that we are stupid. That's how they think of everyone else. Oh, it's because they failed to comply with our actual regulations or safety concerns. Fuck you. The suit from the two sides said of consent threatening communications. Why are you putting this in quote readers? Yeah, it is threatening. All those heavy fines, fucking 20k pounds a day? Seriously, fuck this place. Fuck the UK. To US based internet companies that interfered with their constitutional rights and operations. Lawyers for the site say they operated in compliance with US laws and their editorial decisions were protected by the First Amendment. Foreign governments, particularly those in Europe which have not managed to build technology sectors of their own, have for the past half decade or more sought to control the American internet. That's true. It is. And hobble American competitiveness through a range of legislative and non-legislative initiatives, the suit says. Alcon said it was aware of the lawsuit. And I hope since they are aware that this lawsuit exists, they fucking lose it. Yeah, they deserve to fucking fail. Yeah. Fuck those idiots. So, under the Online Safety Act, any service that links within the UK now has duties to protect the UK users. They cannot even protect their own kids. Their kids need to be armed to their teeth with knives and swords, like they were in fucking Skyrim, to avoid being snuggled by fucking illegals from Musclemania. Well, the fucking audacity of this bitch to talk about the security of their users where they cannot even. They don't want to protect their own citizens, they want to replace them. Oh man. No matter where in the world it is based, spokesperson said, nah, fuck you. The act does not, however, require them to protect users based anywhere else in the world. That's where these fucking bitches are still lying. They want to censor other people outside of the UK. Hell, when the Online Safety Act started, we saw it on X how many people from the European Union were also flagged because they are also given the idea to push this. And remember, they want this for the US too. That's why we have seen those fucking globalists pushing this censorship nonsense. So let's continue. Both sides say they have no presence, operations, or infrastructure outside of the United States. Under that act, however, links with Britain can mean having a significant number of UK users. Well, you can have people outside the world. Hell, you can see people or from other countries looking at other websites that are hosted in other countries. It's simple as that. They can get access, but say, oh, just because you found this one, and even if something is not illegal, they still want to flag them. What kind of fucking Sauron is this shit? Ah, yeah, it's the UK type. Terry Green, partnered a law firm with Karen Mushin Rosenman in UK, said the suit, irrespective of its merit, was a critical moment. Ah, yeah, trying to sound yourself like, oh, what a nonsense. But yeah, you're fucking concerned because they are going to fall. Yes. Afghan response to this lawsuit will be crucial. This has the risk of being replicated across the United States and even globally, he said. Well, yeah, but actually, when we see, we are seeing those trade deals within the US that, hey, if you want to have a deal, you also need to drop the censorship. And yeah, we have seen it. We have seen the fucking censorship they love themselves into engage. Even I have seen some posts from Madame Savi. So this one, when she did this thread, so guards shut down the moment Elon Musk sued them for anti-terror reasons. Here is the Australian e-safety commissioner paid nearly $500,000 who was actually working to censor real Donald Trump on their behalf. An Australian politician trying to influence US politics. Yeah, but this, just, the hate that people have for collective shit, and not only that, the entire Australian country, yeah, the rest of the world is hating them to their gods because while they messed with lots and lots of gamers of the entire world, collective shit managed to deploy for creators, developers from the entire globe, even from the tier world country that wants to actually make themselves the good stuff. Now, at this point, what? What else do we have to hate even more of this country? All right, we're going to see this in this thread from Madam Savi. Why? Why? We learned why to control narratives and maintain power. These are the people pushing age verification laws that rely on the word of collected shit because Melinda found herself on a shareholder position of the age of verification trial that will be used to shape the law, and they target so much like video games they don't like. Like GTA, the trans becomes human, yet they champion real child exploitation like cuties. It's all connected. Whether a web or a ladder, this has been a plot in the making for a long time globally. Why is an Australian safety commissioner concerned about another country's politics? Alright, because they are so big and they have a lot of influence and say, no, 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 we can't have that. And since the US, well, loves to express that they have freedom of expression, even sometimes it didn't was actually show. Well, I could cherry pick it, but for the most part, when it comes to, well, we can say stupid shit. Yeah, but we are not prosecuting anyone for that. We show disagreement for politicians. Well, even if that has been tainted because they try to take that away those freedoms. The same fucking politicians that right now in the US want to push those censorship acts. Yeah, it's not coincidence that they themselves are coordinating with other countries that are in the same room. They're in the same fucking place that those James Bond villains are coordinating all of this censorship for the rest of the entire world. So yeah, how does this person have connections to Garn? Garn was a fucking activist group. Responsibility media. Fuck that shit. Fuck that stupid shit. Seriously. I really I really love how these fucking deranged activist groups, in order for them to succeed, they need to attach themselves to words that people tend to agree a lot. Oh, our well-being. Oh, our responsibility. Yeah, the fucking communists attaching themselves to patriotism. Ah, for you're not patriotic. You don't want to kill thousands of thousands, if not millions of people of hunger because you're not don't want to be patriotic. Oh, and all of that nonsense. Yeah, it's Australia. So 2003 was a mild year and no one expected Trump to be president, so they had to install people all over the world to fight the shift in knowledge that started then as has only grown. So for this, so yeah, that fucking bitch tied to organizations that have targeted US companies and also, well, they target Elon Musk and Elon Musk destroying them by not only suing the organization, sued every single one of those individuals. So yeah, they got them shut down. The World Federation of Advertisers. Ah, yeah, all of those advertisers now they need to be aligned with all on one thinking and on one brain cell to allow what is good for us and what isn't. Now, who decide that? People that decide what is good and what isn't for them is at their own will. But they want to control will. And that's why you are seeing this shit that man, fucking Guardians. But just to quick showing you a quick one that Trump threatens studies on countries that discriminate against US tech. So yeah, all of this within readers. Primarily, yeah, this is for freedom of speech. You know what? These fuckers are also putting all of those regulations of those tech companies. They are so big. And sure, we are not going to deny that they don't have problems complying if they can get a deal out of it. But for the US administration right now, they say, nah, that, we are not going to give them that. All of those fines, all the compliance of, oh, you have to put this infrastructure and allow our own government officials to operate it at our own will. No, 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 fuck you. Yeah, this shit has been happening. And right now, even the USA is saying, yeah, we're going to fight those bitches where it hurts. In the fucking money. So yeah, the digital taxes, legislation of regulations are all designed to harm or discriminate against American technology. So they are going to use these arguments to actually force the European Union and the UK to drop the censorship. And also in this article cites that they also well got Canada trying to push that shit and they immediately folded. So yeah, there is this war on freedom of speech primarily because we are seeing this fucking globalists, these the minions of those James Bond's villains. They they want to control what everyone is saying for the entire world. And they think, oh, if we do these coordinated attacks, but at least there is a chance that that can be overturned, and I hope it does. And yeah, since it all started with Fortune right now suing them, yeah, if Fortune and Kiwi Fan sues in the US and wins, and just this argument of yeah interference and influence from foreign countries. This time, yeah, the other are going to follow are going to shoot the hell out of the UK and the other countries that they engage in this nonsense. Yeah, I cannot wait for Fortune. Yeah, the autistic posts are going to win over an entire government. I'm just loving seeing this. That's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.